Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and I am on a mission to acquaint myself with 52 accents by April 17th, 2016. We go to number 37 in the series, Dutch. Now, the goal with each week's lesson is to get just enough basics under my belt so that if a character of that accent were to make a cameo appearance in a book that I'm narrating, I would have just enough to make it consistent. If it's a character of more stature in the book, then I would probably need to study more. I'm going to share with you just 5 samples of what I've been learning so far of the accent, and then I'm going to apply them and a couple of more to song lyrics, my favorite practice technique. And now, before we get started on learning highlight number 1, I just want to reference some of the things that have been helping me with the accent this week. Accents, a Manual for Actors by Robert Blumenfeld. And also, I've been listening to some YouTube clips of some Dutch people in the film industry, and I gotta say, the one that's influenced me the most is Paul Verhoeven, who directed RoboCop, the original Total Recall, well, actually the original RoboCop, the original Total Recall, and Starship Troopers, my favorite, and Showgirls. Anyway, he's got a very strong, aggressive way of talking, and you may find that I am impersonating him somewhat in the video, but that's my starting point. All right, let's go to highlight number 1, the retroflex S, or this is how I understand it, that you curve the tongue up and back a little bit, and that actually helps shape the mouth. By the way, this is the Mattoon. This is a cartoon of me. I normally wear glasses and avoid them because of the reflection when doing a video. But what I appreciate about this tip is that it does position the mouth in a way that does seem to have a resonance similar to what I've been hearing on the YouTube clips. So the song we're going to do, The Trees, we would go, instead of the trees, those useless trees, General American, it becomes something closer to the trees, those useless trees. Highlight number 2, the sound represented by a lowercase u becoming an ER sometimes. And you'll find that I exaggerate this a bit in the recitation just because that helps me carve out, okay, what makes this accent distinct? Hopefully it doesn't sound like a caricature. But the becoming ER, so instead of just up above, it becomes something closer to just up above. Highlight number 3, the R becoming closer to a R, especially at the beginnings and middles of words. Distorted, unrecognizable becomes something closer to distorted, unrecognizable. Highlight number 4, very typical thing with the accents I've been practicing, the TH, unvoiced, becomes a T. So if there were any of those in the lyrics, which I actually don't think there are, if there was I think, it would be I think. And the voice th, which I'm representing with these vibratory lines right here, becomes closer to a d. So produce the air that I am breathing, Middle American, General American, becomes produce the air that I am breathing. Highlight number 5, classic one, W becoming a V. I haven't heard a lot of V becoming a W, which sometimes happens. But, and again, this is something that really depends on the heaviness of the accent. But I'm just going to punch it for effect, for distinction. So shape the world into what you want the world to be, Middle American, obviously exaggerated with the consonant, but it becomes something closer to shape the world into what you want the world to be. Okay, everybody, it's time to hit the studio and apply these principles and a few more to the song The Trees by a band fittingly named Pulp.
I took an air rifle and shot a magpie to the ground, and it died without a sound. Your skin so pale against the fallen autumn leaves, and no one saw us but the trees. Those useless trees. They produce the air that I am breathing. The trees, those useless trees. They never said that you were leaving. I carved your name with a heart just up above, and now it's swollen, distorted, unrecognizable like our love. The smell of leaf mold and the sweetness of decay are the incense for the funeral procession here today. You try to shape the world to what you want the world to be, but carving your name 1,000 times won't bring you back to me. Yeah, I might as well go and tell it to the trees.
The lyrics to The Trees are by Pulp, and the music has been provided by the very generous and versatile Mr. Kevin MacLeod, who gives this stuff out for public domain, which is awesome. All right, everybody. Comment below what could make the accent sound more authentic to your ear. Also, is there any song or any accent that you would like to hear that could come out on the other side in various combinations? I've still got a handful of these things to go. Stay tuned next week for accent number 38, Welsh. And everybody, rock on.